Rach, 14 hours. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. It feels like a marathon, doesn't it? Oh, we're in the queue. This is it. Let's go.
Everybody else.
Follow the crowd. There's loads of us joining. It's absolutely crazy. We're in Bermondsey at the moment. Honestly, there are so many people.
And you can tell at the tube station just by looking like who's joining the queue.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Keep It Up with the Windsors. My name's Michelle.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're in Bermondsey. We are on our way to the queue, or the queue of the queue.
We don't even know where we're going right now, we're just following everybody else.
Yeah, there's a thing that says queue, and so that's where we're going. Apparently it's a 24-hour wait.
Oh, wish us luck.
I will go through the bag of what I've brought, you're gonna laugh, and all the things we've got. But just for the moment, we have to keep structured, keep in this line, so we'll see you.
We don't know if it's going to shut again.
Exactly.
It shut earlier, didn't it?
Yeah, so we need to just head on in, and you'll follow us when we get to the back of the queue. Or the back of the queue for the queue. We don't know yet.
Trending on Twitter.
Hashtag the queue. We have made it through the gate, so we're actually like walking to the queue now.
So we're definitely getting.
We're getting in,
they were
yeah.
shutting the gates, and that meant you can't get in beyond that point.
I'm so sorry if it's really wobbly right now. I haven't got my stand, it's in my bag.
And we can't stop.
And we can't
there's
stop.
So many people.
The momentum's just pushing us along.
There's so many staff around, so many people that are just, working, and I think this is obviously going to be till 6:30 Monday morning, isn't it?
I'm dreading this.
Hopefully we won't be there till 6:30 Monday morning.
Fingers crossed. So this is Southwark Park, and this Southwark Park is actually the end of the queue, and the end of the queue actually, what's the word, in markers 10 kilometres.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing the queue's not 10 kilometres at the moment.
People have bought their McDonald's, they've
There's
bought
people with pizzas.
pizza boxes. We're in it for the long haul, but guys, come on.
We should have got an RV like those over there. Oh, this feels momentous, doesn't it?
This is what I mean. This is history. We're living history right now.
We really are.
And we couldn't pass up this opportunity to say thank you to the Queen.
Oh, actually, tell the royal community what time it is.
Oh, it is currently 7:25 in the evening on
there we go.
Friday. It's the 16th of September today.
Yeah. Oh, alrighty, long way to go. Oh, what an adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
Oh, goodness me.
The Queen will probably be laughing at us all right now.
She would. This is nervous laughter for me, I think, because I know the wait.
We're not even like half an hour in yet.
No.
Give us like 6 hours. We'll come back and tell you exactly how we're feeling. Yeah, so earlier today the queue was closed because it had reached maximum capacity.
Which means it went all the way down the bottom where we just come in.
Yeah, so luckily we're in the queue.
Yes.
We don't have to queue for the queue.
Yes.
Let's see how this goes, hey?
Yeah. Where's the thing? Oh, Rach, 14 hours. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. It feels like a marathon, doesn't it? Oh. OMG. We have literally just seen the queue. It looks like a sea of people going to like a rock concert or something.
My eyesight's not as good as Michelle, so I couldn't see it at first.
I went, like this, and Rachel was like, what are you going on about? And then you were like, oh! So when we get around...
Get ready for it, show him the shot show.
Get ready. It's just cattle pen queue lines, just cattle pen. But we're in entry zone 2.
We haven't even got our wristbands yet.
I know, maybe this is where we got our wristbands. Entry zone 2. Queue starts here. We're in the queue! Oh, goodness me. Honestly, royal community, we're not happy about this. I mean, we're paying our respects to the Queen, but it's actually like, you've got to be in a funny mood because it's like 14 hours ahead of us.
Well, we're predicting at least 24 just to be on the safe side.
Just to be on the safe side. Oh, I'm dreading this. You're probably going to hear that about 6 times from me in the last 5 minutes, but dreading it. My heart's beating really quickly. We have just stopped, which means we are in the queue.
We still haven't got our wristbands though.
No, we haven't, but we've still got this all to go.
OMG.
This is the face of, oh my god.
Fear, that's fear.
This is fear. This is fear and trepidation. So we'll let you know when we get our wristbands, but at the moment we're at the stop, and apparently back there our first sign was 14 hours to go, and it's 7.
It's currently 7:45 now.
There we go, so it took us that long just to walk to get to the stop sign. So
It's a shame as well, like
right,
Hello.
we are how long in?
1 hour in now.
1 hour in, and we haven't had our wristbands yet.
So we're in the queue for the queue.
We're in the queue for the queue,
We
and
thought we was, you know,
in the queue.
yeah, but we're not.
And it is absolutely chock-a-block, as they say here. It's ordered chaos. No one is misbehaving, put it that way. We're just taking it as it comes, I have to
We
say.
haven't had the need for snacks yet. We're, you know, we're staying strong.
Yeah.
We're only an hour in, so
Although I have downed a litre of water, so I think that was a bad mistake.
we're going to need that sustenance later, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, definitely. Oh,
It will be worth it. It will be worth it.
anything for Her Majesty. Okay, so we are about to cross a road. The actual thing's saying 14 plus hours now. 14 plus hours. And we're going to be crossing over this road, so the staff are ushering us over.
We're nearly out of the park!
Yes!
Yay!
What
A
time is it?
milestone!
I know!
It's only taken us, what, nearly 2 hours.
2 hours, and now we've got to cross this road, and then where we head from that point on, who knows? Well, you'll know. Carry on watching. You'll find out. It's Friday day. It's Sunday, Sunday run. We're crossing the road. Keep it up. Woo, here we go. All right, we are out of the park. We've been unleashed into London Street.
We're on the streets.
We're in Bermondsey at the moment. We are heading to the next point, wherever the next
know where
point
that
is.
is.
No clue. We got no lighting. It's just not normal street lighting. So if you can see us, I hope you can.
It's all part of the experience.
It is, and we can't bring our vlogging camera, so you're just on the iPhone because we can't take anything into Westminster Hall when we get there. So, oh, there's a Mr. Whippy.
Hey!
There's a Mr. Whippy man.
Mr. Whippy.
Making his millions.
We have the same idea.
We are coming up to Tower Bridge, and the queue winds around on a Friday night. It's actually very mild here weather-wise, so I'm not feeling cold, but we've got the Shard right ahead with that lovely light of purple, and I'll show you the Tower Bridge in a second. We've come out of the queue to take a video of Tower Bridge lit up in purple for Her Majesty. Wow, that looks spectacular. And here's the queue. We're on Queen Elizabeth Street, and they're playing a film of King George VI. And there we go. We've just got our wristbands.
vehicles are approaching. Could you please walk onto the right?
Rach, we got our wristbands. Yay!
I do like that because mine's quite loose.
Yeah. Woohoo! Apparently you get your wristbands at the end of the queue. So we've only just reached the end of the queue. 3 hours in. 3 hours! We are just coming past Tower Bridge now. It's strange that we saw that in the distance and now it's right up close to us. How are you thinking about this so far, Rach?
Well, now we're actually moving. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a bit warmer. Back there, because we was at a standstill.
Yeah.
But it's very busy. Obviously, it's a Friday night, so a lot of the locals are out as well.
Yeah.
But I've never even been to this part of London before, so I'm discovering something new all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, yeah, we're only 3 hours in, so...
Yeah. The vibe is really fun. There's lots of energy and vibrancy within the queue. I mean, we haven't got to 2 o'clock yet, but we're being well looked after by the support staff and the police officers. Thank you. He's having a sleep. And look at this. This feels like the most elaborate walking tour of London I've ever been on. It's just amazing. We're coming up to the Shard, which is right in front of me. And remember, like Rach just said, it is Friday night, so we're super, super busy. But honestly, it's so wonderful to be part of the royal community and to honour Her Majesty. I don't know whether that's a toilet break. Who knows? There's always something to look at and what's next. But, oh, there we go, actually. It's the best walking tour I've ever been on. We've just had a toilet break. We are just outside the Tower of London, right? She's right there.
All history right here.
Right here. There it is. And then we've got Tower Bridge. Actually, let's just spin you around here. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Take no notice of any of the hair whilst we are during this. It's going to be just one of those all-nighters for us, so we're not really caring about what we look like.
No.
No, it's just press record and document what we're doing. We've just had a toilet break and yeah, it was, you know, a porta cabin Lou thing. What can you say?
Don't know where we're going next. To be
No,
honest,
and like I say, it is the mystery walking tour of London, which we didn't sign up for.
in a way, it's quite exciting though, because I'm like, oh, where's she next?
Yeah, and we've got these bright stadium lights to light the way. But one thing I would say is I'm very surprised at how fast the line is moving. And what they've done is they've bunched us in, I think, like a half an hour slot. So we've got the pink wristband, and they were holding off when we were going to the toilet for the next wristbands to allow us time to find our families and our friends back in the queue. And we've made some lovely queue friends, Alison and Rosalind, and they held our placing the line whilst we went to the toilet and vice versa. So you will make friends, and it's a lovely community, royal community. We're lovely, aren't we? Lily, finally we are right up close to Tower Bridge, and just over here is the Tower of London. That's where Anne Boleyn had her head chopped off. I'm here with all the fun facts for you. Rachel's laughing at me.
Poor Evelyn had a head chopped off.
Well, she did. And this is where they used to bring the traitors in, and they'd go through Traitors Gate. Oh, we're walking. We're walking. We're coming up to HMS Belfast in the... Oh, look, it's beautifully lit up in purple for Her Majesty. And we've got the River Thames just coming in here. I don't know if you can see that. There we are. We are just passing HMS Belfast. There we go. Beautiful warship, and it is decked out in a lovely purple hue for Her Majesty. One thing I would love to say about the queue so far, the infamous queue, is that it's very fun. There's lots of people who you can have a good chat with, lots of atmosphere, and the route is really interesting. You're seeing some really interesting locations and places that you may never have been to before. I didn't really think that it was going to be like this. It's a big long queue, but it's not. It's really interesting. You're always on the move, you're always walking, and I think at the end I'm going to see how many steps I've done, because I think it's going to be a lot of steps. And now we're reaching the Queen's Walk. Here we go. For Her Majesty, we're doing the Queen's Walk.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we
Climb,
go,
climb.
live people.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Hashtag Jubilee.
Hashtag Fatty Jeeves.
Fatty Jeeves. Love it. Fatty Jeeves. And we just go past a lion in state queue. There we are. I'd say we're about 30% of the way now. And it's just gone, it's about 20 past midnight now.
damaged.
Big anchor there.
I know, look at that. Rachel's just cracked open the fingers. There she is. Good, them in the shops. We totally needed an energy boost.
I mean, the light's on me now and I probably look horrendous.
No, you don't.
But I'm feeling it now. I'm getting a bit tired, I must admit.
It's what, 1:45 now?
It is. Yeah, 1:45.
1:45, yeah.
So,
You're starting to wilt.
yeah, I've nearly been up for 24 hours now.
24 hours, wow.
Yeah.
And obviously we won't be seeing the Queen till roughly any time between 6 and 9 a.m. So Royal Community, I look like this. We've just had some oranges. What else have we had? Peanut M&Ms, yeah, and some sparkling water. Just getting through as best we can, although it's getting hard now, isn't it? This is the time where we're starting to not get to the wall, but we're just knowing that there's a wall coming up very soon.
And the end is not in sight.
No, it's not in sight at all. We're probably not even 50% of the way. No. We, just to recap, we started at Southwark Gardens, no, Park? Southwark Park. We started at Southwark Parks. We started at Southwark Park at 7:25. It is now 1:45 in the morning. In the distance is St. Paul's Cathedral, and then over the river we've got the Shakespeare Globe. Look at that. So we are walking past all of the big London landmarks and tourist destinations. Here is the Tate Modern. We've got the bridge we're heading over, the Millennium Bridge this time. We're going to see nearly all the bridges in London on this tour, I think. We have Blackfriars Bridge in. I'm so tired, I can't even say it. We've got Blackfriars Bridge in the.
It's freezing. It's freezing.
I'm starting to wane. Rachel's hit the wall.
I have hit the wall.
Yeah, it is. What time is it? 1:45 now? And we are now kind of just starting to. I mean, personally for me, I'm probably at 5 out of 10 now. Whereas you're probably at a 1, or you're less, you're more than that.
No, I'm about 3 at the moment.
3.
I think I'll get it worse.
Yeah, we've got a long way to go, probably another 4 hours, would you say? Less than that, more than that?
That's best case scenario.
Best case scenario is another 4 hours, worst case scenario is another 10.
Go on, laugh or you'll cry.
Yeah, the weather could be worse, but it's not nice because it's 2 in the morning and it's cold, and we're right next to the River Thames, and as beautiful as it is, we're knackered and a little bit cold, but again we're just trying to keep our spirits up. But that is it from the queue so far. Right, this is going to show you a little bit of where we've been and where we're going and where we are right now. So we're here right now and we've been there. So we've been to Southwark Park and we've come all the way around to here, and then we've got to go all the way to where? To this bridge? Where's Lambeth Bridge? So we've still got, still a lot to go. All the way around, then we go over the bridge, and then where are we? Are we just here? Oh, amazing, and then we go at the top there. Oh. Welcome to the queue. It's 4:20 a.m. and we've got a nice bit of film playing of the Queen in Pakistan in 1961. We are at the BFI South Bank, and Rachel and I just went inside to have a nice bit of a sit down, relax, went to the toilet and just had a chill, which honestly is just livened me up a little bit because Rachel and I were flagging somewhat. Honestly, it was so hard between say 3 and 4, 4:20 that it is now. It's got really cold. I put more layers on. But the people in the South Bank were so lovely. We did a little security check as we went in, and then there was coffees and teas, toilets, and just places where you can just chill and rest. There was lots of kids in there sleeping on bean bags, which was, you know, the reality of what we're going through at the moment. We had a 2-hour stop because the state funeral, there was rehearsals, and so all the roads were closed, and obviously Westminster Hall, they needed to prepare and do some military processions and stuff like that. But now we are here. Rachel, how are you feeling?
Look like just for, you know, Antarctic.
Yeah.
But I'm doing all right. I'm very cold.
Yeah. We are right next to the River Thames, so it's
Yeah.
also very cold with wind and stuff like that,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But yeah, I think if I was warmer, I'd feel a lot better.
Yeah. They're saying we've got another 5 hours, which, to be honest, my knees are hating me for. I'm in a lot of pain. It's a very different thing than I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more, just like loud, like just standing around, I guess,
Yeah.
and waiting. But you're just constantly moving, so you can never really just chill. And that's not a bad thing, because you know you're moving forward. But when your body's really tired and the next step is like, oh, it's just so painful and heavy. Yeah, it's as you can see on these faces right now.
And you can probably tell that we're flagging now.
Yeah, we are. Oh, by the way, I've put on about 6 million layers. Yes, I've got everything going on. But it is still cold. Part of Q Watch is the silence.
This is how we're feeling right now.
Yeah.
I look like a raccoon.
So we are on Lambeth Bridge, and here is Big Ben in the background. We're so close. We're getting there. We are getting there.
The last story cut us off, but as you can see, this is Big Ben in the background, and that is the Houses of Parliament.
That's Rachel doing some
It
Instagramming.
looks like we're close, but we've still got about another 3 hours to go at this.
We are. Rachel's falling over.
I've done it 3 times now.
Well, that's because she's Instagramming whilst walking. I am knackered. I'm still knackered. But we are in the queue. It's 6:30 now. We've heard a rumour that they're going to take your makeup off you, which I won't be very happy with, because on the prohibited items, makeup wasn't one of them. Not that I could see anyway. So maybe I'm mistaken in that, but I'll be quite annoyed because I got all my good stuff with me today, which, yeah, thought I'd just jazz myself up to go see Her Majesty for the last time. So I will be very, very annoyed, because if I would have known that beforehand, I wouldn't have brought it with me and I would have put my makeup on before. But let's see. It is airport security as we walk through. They'll be giving out snacks, water, blankets. Alison's got a blanket. Like, yeah. We're being very well looked after. We are, what is it, 12 hours in now?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
I can't believe that we're kind of like got energy to talk, because my
know.
body is like, I hate you so much.
And this is the part where it looks so close, but it's still so far.
Still so far. We got
Because
so
we've
much
still
more.
got like about another 2-3 hours left.
Yeah. So yeah. We just told Roz that we've got another 2 or 3 hours left. She's not happy. Right, we are near security. Can you believe this is actually happening?
Oh, doesn't feel real.
We honestly, the ordeal it's been. We've got through it. We are probably about half an hour away from seeing Her Majesty and paying our respects. And it's been an adventure. We've met some amazing people. We've seen amazing sightseeing places in London. So what we'll do is, next time you see us, we will give you our final thoughts
Yeah.
about our paying our respects to Her Majesty the Queen and what we thought about the whole experience. So yeah, buckle up, it's coming.
Yeah.
So see you in a minute. Okay, we have just come out of seeing Her Majesty lying in state. We left you just heading into security. Be aware, if you wear makeup, perfume, anything to do with liquids, they will take it and throw it in the bin. It was heartbreaking. They could have given you an option of maybe picking it up afterwards.
Yeah, they don't give you that option.
They don't give you that option.
If you vape, because a woman said, "Oh, but these are really expensive," and the guy
He
was like,
doesn't matter. I had a sun cream. Nope, that went in the bin. So yeah.
You had a hand cream, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, I had a hand cream and I had sun cream that got chucked. That's just literally just the logistics of getting in. Then when you go through security, you literally go through one door and it's there.
Yeah, and you're
So,
like, oh.
yeah.
So I had to get my glasses out because I wanted to see everything, like take it all in. And we were at the top of the steps, and I think that's when it really hit me that,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, Her Majesty is lying in that coffin. When you go in, you can see the flag on the floor, and you can see the orb and the sceptre
Yeah.
placed on the coffin, and then obviously the crown as well, which
Yeah.
is spectacular.
Absolutely, it's so lovely to see that outside of like glass, and also in the sceptre is the biggest, beautiful diamond I've ever seen in my whole entire life. It is like breathtakingly beautiful.
Cullinan too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like whoa. But the one thing I would say is I didn't like the idea of people seeing me, and it's a 24-hour YouTube
live feed, isn't it?
stream.
Yeah.
And there's also on there's like steps and like loads of journalists are watching, which felt really weird.
Yeah, so you could be, you don't know, you could have your face in the paper
Yeah.
and not even know that it's going to be there.
Yeah.
They could pick you out.
And I just didn't feel like I could really express myself, and I felt, not that I felt rushed, I did feel like I did what I needed to do,
Yeah.
but I think had they not been there, had the cameras not been there, I think I would have done a little bit more, or possibly stayed a little bit longer.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because obviously it's a continuous line, like they've got so many people coming in, you can't really, you have enough time to obviously curtsy or bow if you want to, and if you want to like say a few words in your head or
Yeah.
whatever, anything like that. But it's, you know, you don't really have time to stop and like take it all in. So at the end, we kind of did stop and we looked back for a second or two.
Yeah.
But then you just have to move on.
Yeah.
But I actually found it quite emotional.
Yeah.
Just seeing it in person. Like obviously we've seen it on TV a lot this week, but just seeing it, it just brings it to the surface that wow, she is actually gone.
The one thing I'll take away actually is it just didn't feel enough. Like that little curtsy, that moment of recognition. It was like 70 years, you know, and I just feel like I need to have a little sing and dance or
Yeah.
something. I know it sounds strange, but it was quite uneventful in a very eventful way. It's a feeling I can't really I haven't got the words for.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I don't know how any member of the royal family can stand vigil at that
Yeah.
and not cry.
Yeah.
Because if us as members of the public that have never met Her Majesty before can shed a tear or two, and I'm not saying that they haven't cried,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that at all, but for them to not feel, you know, that they maybe can cry in front of people,
Yeah.
they obviously are grieving in private, and that's absolutely fine, but
I did feel that though.
brave. No, but it's brave of them. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
very brave of them to do that, because not only are they standing in front of their mother's coffin, but like you said, the press is right there.
Yeah.
It's right there to capture every single moment.
Yeah. But I also think that's the reason why it's why they held back, because that's how I felt.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't want them to see my private moments.
Yeah.
I'll do that in private.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the journalism part of it took away from the specialness. It did feel special, but I wish that would have been our moments that we shared with the people who we just queued up 13 hours with, rather than people who were staring at us from a box, making notes and taking pictures. It felt a bit strange.
Yeah, yeah.
But in total, honestly,
I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
It was worth the, you know, the achy back, the achy hips, the feet, the freezing cold hands.
Well, you've seen it all.
I definitely think it was worth it, and it's something that I've said I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I had the opportunity and I was able to pay my respects to Her Majesty.
Yeah. Let us know what you think of the queue of Her Majesty's lying in state. Would you have liked to have come? Remember when we curtsied, we did it all on your behalf. And yeah, because we know a lot of you can't actually make it, and it was important for us to come and pay our respects, our own respects, but also on the behalf of you, the royal community. And that's the reason why it was always worth that 13 hours. And I'm telling you what, my feet they feel like they don't belong to my body. That's how much pain I'm in right now. It was a lot. But
it is worth it.
We've been here, we've paid our respects, and now
we've got to prepare for Monday.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you in our next video.